No, I want the nub. It was so cute. Okay, so we have to get up. We can't just play in bed all day. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. The nub. Oh, now you're not gonna wiggle it because you're mad. Good morning, pumpkins. It is December 5th? 4th? 5th. December 5th. How can I not even know the date? Well, only like 4 or 5 days in. It is a Wednesday, and we have slept in way too late. Our alarm went off, Jake got up, and just nothing happened. We did wake up at like 4 o'clock this morning for a little bit, and then fell back asleep. So that's probably what it was. So we're gonna, excuse me, get our butt in gear. So we have a big dye day today, hopefully. And try and get some work done. Jake isn't open, so he left at like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock this morning. He should be home probably around 8 or 9 tonight. So we're gonna try to get a bunch of dyeing done for a wholesale-ish order and get a couple more colorways up in the shop to fill in some gaps, Cold Dead Heart, some Christmas, you know that thing. My hair is crazy, so I'm just gonna let you keep looking at the dogs sleeping because they're so cute. Yeah, that's our plan. Hoping this Vlogmas would help me wake up earlier, but no luck. That is one of my goals because we've been slowly sleeping in later and later, and it's not good. So our goal by the end of Vlogmas is to be getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. This kitchen light is awful. So it is, I think about an hour and a half since I last talked to you. We let the dogs out, fed them breakfast, gotten some coffee, put on some real clothes. We got a little fancy today because we're feeling kind of gross. So if we just dress fancy, maybe we won't feel as sluggish, gross. I don't know. It's one of those days. It's one of those lives. I think it's one of those lives. Yeah, so now it's like 11:30 and we're gonna maybe eat a big breakfast / lunch and start dyeing. We do have all the yard pre-soaked from last night, so at least that is all done and set, and get going. It's about 60 degrees in the house right now, and I don't know how to make the heat go on. It's technically on, but it's just not moving any air, so we're gonna try and get dyeing before my toes get too cold to start moving again. This is my life. That is my life. So we just wasted, we did about an hour of email answering and updating all of our accounting software and stuff, and we're trying to go through that and be really good about taxes this year because now that I've been in business full time for 2 years, banks acknowledge it as a real income, so I can now contribute towards a mortgage if Jake and I do decide to try and buy a house in the next couple of years, which we are hoping to do. So that's terrifying and scary and the worst, but also super exciting, but also terrifying because we also have to pay for this wedding. So it's just been a lot of panic over the past couple days that I didn't think I was gonna have for a while. So enough blabbering about the panic that is my life. Let's have some food and dye some yarn. I mean, the corner's not terrible. So we just stopped to make a cup of tea because I felt like I needed some. So I thought I would show you guys my tea cabinet because we also emptied one more tin. I think we've emptied 4 tins in the past year. I've lost them all, but show you my tea collection because it's a little absurd. Okay, so shelf 1 is our mugs, which we have drastically pared down since moving here. And row 2 is our teas, which is about 90% David's tea. So I'm not gonna show you all of them, but this is how deep it is. You get three tins, 4 tins in, 3.5 tins in, and it goes all the way back. We do have some not David's, like Mrs. Patmore's pudding, which I've been squirreling away, and then some teas Jake's dad and stepmom got me, our shot glass collection. Mostly, Jake's are all, what are they called? Souvenir ones, and then these ones a friend made in college, and then this one another friend made for my friend Abigail's bachelorette party over the summer. And we also have our teapot back there, and then this Yale Peabody Museum beer beaker. My friend Carrie and I did a beer tasting at the Peabody Museum, and they had a scavenger hunt, and it was a very good date night. So that's not all. We also have about 4 to 6 pounds of tea up here. So when the Davids in Westport closed, all the employees got to take home whatever they wanted that was already open. So I got a couple bags of pumpkin chai, Read My Lips, Mighty Aphrodite, and we also had, I had 3 other big bags like this, but I gave them to Mom and Adrian because they were the flavors that they really like, so I grabbed them for that, and that's just my very messy snack cabinet now. Don't look at those. Oh, wow, I look so tired. What is happening? Is my eye falling out? Woo. Welcome! So, oh wow, this is so bad. Oh no, it looks like I'm dying. Don't look. Yeah, so that is my tea stash. I don't drink as much as I would like for having that large of a stash, but I do enjoy it a lot. We just finished Sleigh Ride, which is one of the Christmas flavors, and we still have about half a tin of Secret Santa left. But Read My Lips is pretty much the same, only with pink peppercorns added into it. So I just use that when I'm gonna run out because I still can't justify going back and buying more tea until I empty like half of that shelf. I do need to go and get some of their herbal teas, like the chamomile and their sleepy time teas. I do really like, and I am all out of those, so. I also feel weird going back because all the tins I have are from the store when it shut down, so they're all the tester lids. So it just looks like I went in and stole a bunch of random tins from David's, but I didn't. I just, those are the ones they gave us for free, so I took them. So yeah, there's my tea tour. I'm gonna have some tea. We're doing tonals today, so it's a pretty laid back dye day. I'm dyeing a bunch of fairy saddle right now for a big order. So we are probably also going to tidy up because Audrey lost one of her tree balls under the couch, and as you saw earlier, that's where Iron hides the tennis balls. So we have about 30 tennis balls rolling around the living room right now as he's trying to collect them all and put them back. And Audrey has her rocket ship today. So we're going to tidy up the living room a little bit. Things got a little crazy. Jake wasn't feeling good yesterday, so the cleaning that he was supposed to do didn't get done. So we're going to do a little bit of tidying up and get this place back in some sort of order. Most of it is yarn, so it's probably my fault, but there's also a lot of dog hair we have to take care of. So much dog hair. We just put these tennis balls away. How do you already have 3 out? In case you were wondering, this is how much dog hair was just in our living room. Yep. So today we're also going to try and sweep the bedroom because I've seen a couple dust monsters forming in there. And that's corgi fur. Part cat fur, mostly corgi fur. You guys shed as much as you weigh. How do you manage? It's winter. You're supposed to have a coat, not molt. I'm so ashamed. I'm sorry, Mom. I know. So yeah, I'm not lying when I say that corgi hair is a fiend. So you, without corgis, this is real life. This has happened. I sweep at least part of the apartment almost every day, just to keep it under control, because we do have the yarn in this disaster of a room. So I am hoping eventually, if we stay in this apartment, to get a glass cabinet or glass doors to put over this. This is the main shop stock at the moment. That way we can keep as much more fur out of there as possible. There is a couple of strands, but we try to keep it as clean as possible. And then the rest are in bins. But these are not very conducive to getting into things like our front closet or my desk. Then we have these guys.